Hi, I'm Travis Walker with the Law Offices of Travis R. Walker. One of the questions we often get asked with regards to guardianships is, should I file for a temporary emergency guardianship? Now, this is an important question because what you and I may think of as an emergency is not necessarily what the judge may think of as an emergency. So you have to make a judgment call prior to filing whether or not you're going to go for the emergency guardianship, knowing that maybe it's going to be an emergency, maybe not, depending upon the way that the judge sees it. So there's several steps that go into filing a temporary emergency guardianship. The first is identifying the facts involved in the case. So if you have someone who is, starving, they have significant health issues, they're in a bad situation, their financial funds are being absconded with, those types of things, you're going to have to want to make sure that, those are things to consider when filing an emergency guardianship, because you never know what's going to happen there. Next, you're going to want to obtain the forms. There's a number of forms that you can find online. The Florida Supreme Court likely has forms. The clerk of the court in your county probably has forms. Those types of things you want to look into to see exactly what forms need to be filled out in order to get the guardianship started. You want to complete the forms, make sure that you fill those out completely. Typically, the circuit court's going to require a $400 filing fee and process service fees, and that type of thing. So those are all going to happen when you step 4, file the forms with the court, and they must be filed with the court because the court is going to have jurisdiction over what we call the allegedly incapacitated person, the AIP, who later in turn may be considered the ward as the guardianship proceeds. And then there will be a hearing on the emergency guardianship. The court's going to want to have some level of involvement, of course, at the beginning. As much as we all know, there's a lot of people out there who are in need, and if you file an emergency guardianship, you really want to have that granted. The court has to weigh out the needs of protecting the ward, the allegedly incapacitated person, the AIP, versus the due process rights, the constitutional rights of the AIP in the ward, because essentially when you get a guardianship over a person, you're basically controlling that person. And so the courts, the judges, they want to make sure that we're handling that appropriately and not just taking away somebody's constitutional rights without due process, which is obviously a fundamental constitutional right. So if you have any questions with regards to emergency temporary guardianships, please contact us, the Law Offices of Travis R. Walker, 772-708-0952. Visit us at traviswalkerlaw.com. Love to see if we can help you out. Have a great day. Take care.